Hi painters, I'm going to show you what I'm working on now. I got a commission from a brother who wanted me to paint a winter scene of his land. Of course, he lives in Tennessee, just moved there in July. He hasn't even gone through winter yet. And so I have no pictures of his land in winter. I did a fall scene and he really loved it. So now he wants winter. And I'll show you what I'm working on. Here's a photograph of a dusting of snow coming down, and my brother's two dogs looking out the window from a bedroom, sitting on a bed, and that's his son out there in the field. But he not only wanted the snow and the dogs in there and the trees, of course, he wanted his teepee in there. So I have to figure out how to put that in there too. And this is the scene in daytime with no snow. I could just do this scene and put some snow in there, but there's an awful lot of leaves on the trees, so whatever. So anyway, I kind of designed a painting using these, kind of putting things together. And I did a big kind of copy of how I would put the elements into the painting. And then I drew a sketch on the actual watercolor paper, which is arches. And the sketch, you can't see it very well, it's very light. Anyway, it's on there of the scene that I want to draw. It's done in watercolor pencil. Watercolor pencil is kind of pencil that will dissolve when you put water on it. And apparently, some cat has slept on my sketch, gotten it all dirty, oh, whatever. Okay, and then I couldn't figure out how I was going to make those little trees out the window look right in the snow. So I started doing little miniature sketches. These are little 4x6, trying to get that to look right. That was the first one. There's one there. It's not too bad. And this one, I tried another way. There's evergreens in the background and, you know, trees that would have lost their leaves by now in the foreground. And that one just doesn't look like evergreens in the background. Whatever. So that didn't work. Put the lights in there. That worked okay. So I finally, this is the way I've decided to do it. Just make the evergreens look like evergreens in the background. There you go. That's one way. I like that one. And I like this one. I didn't put the reflection of the lights in the snow on this one, but I do like the way I did this one. This part up here is a wash with just some green dropped in. So it looks like it's snowing or it's foggy or something like that. But you can still see there are trees back there. Okay. Next, I'll start the big painting. I did a little painting last night on this winter scene, trying to make it look like a snowy landscape, and I think I've done pretty well. The tint, the teepee, might be a little dark, but it's just washes and very light touches of paint. You're looking out a window. That's what those white lines are. I'll show you more as it progresses. Another watercolor sketch. Just wanted to show you a little more progress on the window in this painting. I started painting in the dogs. There will be 2 dogs in the painting. It's not the exact colors of the actual room, but it's close enough. experimenting with making the little lights, and I started a little mini painting because I want to test out what snow looks like on it. Well, I did some more work on my winter scene here with the dogs watching out the window. I put in another string of lights, which you can just barely see because of the snow. And I painted in the brindle dog. I just painted him yellow and then put it's actually a sepia color I put on top of it. And tried to make his outline look curved by the way I let the yellow show through. The palette I've used for this is very few colors. It's got a few browns, a teeny weeny bit of green, but it's mostly blue and yellow and a bit of orange. And this is the small painting that I did yesterday to test out how I liked, let me put it down here, how I like the snow on the teepee. And I think I like it, so I think I'll put it in later when I'm done with the rest of it. But I still have to paint the other dog in. There's a second dog, and then the bed. They're sitting on blue sheets. Going good. Here's the progress on the winter painting with the two dogs. I thought the yellow was too bright on the brindle dog, so I put a wash of water on top of it, which made the sepia color blend with the yellow, made it look more brindle-ish. And I started painting in the other dog. It's not finished yet, but there you go. Put some white pastel over the lights. And that's what I did on it yesterday. Fixed the bottom of some of it. Okay. More to come. Well, I definitely considered myself done with this painting. But when I showed it to my brother, he wanted me to put his son in the painting out there in the snow. So I painted a little bitty sketch of the sun, and I was going to put it right there, coming out of the teepee. Maybe I should lower that a little. I don't know. I'm afraid to ruin it. Oh dear. I'll have to take a few pictures, see where he might go in the sketch. The son is a grown man. Anyway, I'll let you know. The final painting. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe and a comment. Happy trails.